Welcome everyone to another episode of Chatterbox Chronicles. I've got a smile on my face because my Chelsea have won. My point has been proven that we have got the second coming of R9. Yeah. I told you, man, João Pedro is the second coming of R9 and none of you were hearing me. But now you're starting to believe me how incredibly good a footballer this man is. But it's okay. It's okay. There's a lot's gone on this week. I've seen one of my favorite rappers in the Epstein files, apparently, allegedly. I've seen so much going on. I've even watched through a different lens. I've seen the question if Cole Palmer's world class. There's just been so much going on in the world. The Champions League has provided some unbelievable moments. And again, Mourinho is showing why he's the greatest manager ever. So it's been amazing. It's been a great week. And we started out, technically it's our second week of preseason, but it's been absolute hell. So here we are, man. And yo, Jacob, how are you, brother?
I'm alive and well, man. I've been back in the mix, kicking ball. So my body's it's getting used to it again. I tell you what, Mandela said something to me the other day. He said, nothing hurts like playing football, and you're not wrong. Cause
there's nothing like kicking a ball.
Bro.
There's nothing like kicking a ball.
My knees. I said, do I really like playing this game?
Right, get to that. It really does get like that. I understand. I very much understand. This week, pre-season's been deaf. I've got a game tomorrow. We haven't got a day off till next Saturday.
So you're going what? You're going 21 days straight?
It feels like it. Technically, it's meant to be about 14 straight, but we got snowed in. Obviously, we've not spoke for a while. We got snowed in, so I was in my house for I was locked in my house for 3 days, and I nearly went crazy.
I saw you you're making yourself entertained by watching the people out the window trying to get out.
Yeah, trying to shovel snow. Literally trying to shovel snow. I've never seen snow like it. The snow was so high. So we tried to have a little bit of a team bonding Saturday. Then the snow said, yeah, team bonding. You better team bond your yard. And then so we was out for about an hour or 2 hours, and then the snow said everyone get home. Because we had a box at the Indie Ignite game, the volleyball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
and
what?
then
Back there. You're back there again. You're back there again.
Yeah. You know I'm a huge volleyball fan. So so we had a box for 21. We was all gonna go watch the volleyball, and we did a U-turn on the M-way because he said if we'll get there,
but you won't
we ain't getting back. Exactly. So we made a business decision. Everyone turned around, and then I went for a nice dinner. By the time I went for dinner, I was making my way home. I prayed and said, "Thank God I didn't go to this volleyball game." Because brother, the snow.
So what's the snow like? I saw it on video, but in terms of that, trying to move around, nothing at all.
Oh, it was mental. Like it was coming up to near my knees. That's not even exaggerating.
But is where you're based used to that?
Yeah, obviously we're right by Chicago. You know, Chicago get the snow, and obviously you got Lake Michigan was above. So I'm gonna drop some knowledge like I know knowledge. So this is how I interpret it, and taking words from other people have said, I'm gonna use it. Okay. So this is the worst apparently snowstorm that India have had, and obviously because you know Lake Michigan like just above us, and you know obviously how big Michigan Lake is. Obviously the wind and I think it's like the thermostatical petrodite brings the snow down. Yeah, brings the snow down heavier, and because obviously with the lake, there's not much photosynthesis going on via the weather. It has to produce a snow to free the air of the cold particles. So yeah, so obviously the cold particles obviously have to be freed by the wind of the lake. So Michigan, so that's why it comes out. And that's why they call Chicago the Windy City.
So
you know what I mean? And obviously with the infrastructure of now Chicago and the amount of buildings and how, you know, they're trying to upgrade Chicago, it now brings the wind out this way.
So that's why it got
the wind levitates round to the left where we are. So when you go Chicago Square, like they say when it's windy, you shouldn't walk down Chicago Square because the wind brings it to the left.
right.
And obviously that is a straight road and that leads it into Indiana. And that's where it's hit us.
Okay, so that's how you got your ridiculous snow.
That's how we got the snowstorm, yeah.
Madison Lake, Michigan.
I thought it goes out to the Michigan Lake. It's got something in Michigan Lake. Michigan Lake.
Michigan's Detroit.
Yeah, if you look at it.
Is Detroit local to you?
Yeah, Detroit's not far.
How far we talking?
We drove to Detroit on the away game. I'm sure we did. Hold on, let me have a little check.
So we drove to Detroit on the way here. No, you didn't.
Let me have a little bit.
You're on the right coast this time, but
yeah, I know.
But Detroit,
Detroit's not far, bro. Detroit's only 4 hours.
4 hours, not that far.
So look, I'm gonna give you some geography lessons, yeah. So look, so Detroit's there. I am. Hold on, where am I? I'm
Brother,
there.
That's like London to Manchester.
No, because you're not understanding. The wind, because of the lake. Do you know what I'm saying? So look, as you can see, there's Lake Erie. But if you look over here, there's also the Michigan. So it comes this way, then come back this way, then comes this way.
Okay, weatherman Reice.
You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know, yeah.
You so see, look, Michigan, look, if I'm joking, look, Michigan's there, Chicago's there, Indy's there. It has to hit us.
I'm not saying it doesn't. It hit you.
Oh, it hit us.
But I'm just saying the way you explain this is just ridiculous. It can just be a bad weather storm in that area for the first time
it was all to do with the lake, bro. When the lake freezes over, that's when the problems start.
What do you mean? Well, it's cold, of course.
No, but what I'm saying is when the lake freezes over, because the lake brings the air into America. So that's why the snow came.
The lake brings air into the USA.
The lake couldn't produce the phosphorus to...
Let's start talking about football. Yeah. I said prosperous. Oh my goodness. You're gonna kill me today. But your team Chelsea, they actually came back today.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah. We were bad first half.
Do you know what? I feel like West Ham should have been up 3 or 4 in the first half.
Oh, if Aaron shoots instead of trying to pass back, it's 3-0 and I think it's game done then.
Mm-hmm.
I have to say,
what do you think of Reice right now?
I'm a fan. In his time, I like what he's doing with the boys. The chemistry feels there. So you feel like one. Right. I feel like the boys, he has a good relationship with the players, which you need. Do you know what I mean? Do I see major differences from Maresca? Not really. Can you change much? Not really. But I like it. I'll be honest. Maresca felt dry.
Yeah, forced. I feel like forced.
Yeah, he's definitely brought something to Chelsea that I don't think we had. I didn't think he would be the right man for the job, but he's proving me wrong. So who am I? Clearly, I know nothing about the sport.
Yeah, but you it's Chelsea though. You guys have good enough players to get over the line. That's
what I mean. Like world-class players like Cole Palmer, which you...
Stop your shit.
So talk me through your madness here, where you thinking Cole Palmer isn't world-class.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a question, then you're going to give me your definition.
Okay.
What is your definition of world-class?
Someone that has ability to stand out from the rest.
Okay, and that is an interesting decision. That's an interesting statement, because my definition of world-class is if you're not top 3 in your position, you are not classed as world-class. I say Cole Palmer's a world-class talent. I just said he's not world-class right now.
He's world-class. Because if you can stand out from the rest and you can have an impact where you can, by yourself, change a game, you are world-class.
No, Reice, because that can't be the case.
It can be.
No,
if you do it on a consistent basis that you stand out head and shoulders above the rest, you're a world-class footballer.
No, because then you'd be having so many world-class football players, and there's not that many world-class football players.
There is a lot of world-class footballers.
Okay. If you in the number 10 position, how many world-class players do you think there are in the world?
Well, Cole Palmer's, for me, let's think about the 10s in the world. Who do you say is the 10s now?
Bruno Fernandes, guaranteed.
World class.
Yes, guaranteed world class. Musiala, guaranteed world class.
Yeah.
After that, the list goes.
Cole Palmer is a world class footballer.
No, because I say the output isn't as consistent as you want it to be. Is Phil Foden world class for you?
Phil Foden 2 years ago, yes.
See what I mean? Is he world class right now?
I can't take away from him. Phil Foden is world class.
But my thing is, Phil Foden is better than Palmer.
Okay, you're smoking crack.
No, I'm not. Phil Foden's better than Palmer, brother. Be honest with yourself. There's a reason why Palmer plays for Chelsea. It's because he couldn't get in the team.
No. It's because Pep didn't want to give him the chance. I know Pep regrets that decision every single day.
No, he does not. He's won Premier League titles since he left.
Of course he regrets that decision every single day.
Why do you regret that decision?
If Man City had Palmer right now, Man City win the league, yes or no?
No, what do you mean? Why would they win the league if they had Palmer in there? No.
If Man City have Cole Palmer right now, they win the league.
No, they don't.
Because they don't have to keep running around with 39-year-old Bernardo Silva, who is absolutely shooting them in the foot every single week.
Bernardo Silva, firstly, does not play 10 for them. You know this.
But Cole Palmer doesn't exactly play 10 for us.
I know, but Cole Palmer obviously is not. Cole Palmer does not work. Well, he would work in the Man City system. He'd work in most people's systems. But he is not better than the 10 they have there. He's not better than Foden. He's not better than the young players.
Cole Palmer, I think every Man City fan will agree with you that Cole Palmer is better than Foden.
I don't think any Man City fan would agree with you that Cole Palmer is better than Foden. No, no way.
Of course they would.
There's a reason why he's at Chelsea, my brother.
Bro, he left Chelsea because he wanted to play regular. He was young and he came to Chelsea younger. Now, Cole Palmer is better than Phil Foden.
No, he's not. And how old is Foden compared to Palmer? What difference are we talking about? 2 years?
3, actually.
How old is Cole Palmer?
You know how big 3 years. You know how big 3 years in football is.
No, I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying, how old is Cole Palmer?
Cole Palmer's only like 22.
So Cole Palmer's 22, yeah?
Yeah.
Phil Foden is, 25 now. And he's done everything. Cole Palmer, let me quickly. Cole Palmer is 23. 2 years. 2 years difference. You can, bro. I'm sitting there with Man City. Shirky right now. They got Shirky in. No. They got Shirky in there right now, who they're expecting to be.
Yeah, Shirky's got that level of ability, but he's not better than footballer than Cole Palmer either.
I didn't say he was. I think Shirky's a world-class talent. I think Cole Palmer's a world-class talent. I think there's only Musiala, Bruno Fernandes guaranteed as world-class players in the 10 role.
Cole Palmer's world-class. I'll be honest, my bracket of world-class players is massive. That top 3 stuff, nonsense. Because
it can't be massive though, Reice.
You can say for strike. You can say for attackers right now. So there's only 3 world-class attackers right now. So you're trying to tell me?
No. Name me more. How many world-class strikers are there in the world?
Dembouz, Mbappe.
But put them man in the actual position. Are you playing them? Are you playing them?
Dembouz plays 9 for PSG.
Okay, but if you play them in there, okay.
Mbappe plays 9.
Okay, that's fine. You can lose these guys.
Haaland.
Okay.
Harry Kane.
That's 4.
You can try to take him out, but you really do have to say Big Vic.
Big who?
Big Vic.
Brother, be serious.
So we're not having Victor Osimhen in there now?
No.
So we're just gonna forget everything he does because he's not attractive on the eye.
No, I don't care about your attractiveness now. Or nah, you're a striker. I want you to be an effective striker. I'm just saying.
And that's exactly what he is. He's the most effective striker.
He's not a world-class 9. Let's be honest.
I'm putting Victor Osimhen as a world-class 9.
You're not though. On what? Is he at the levels of the man you've named?
João Pedro. Yeah, but them men are out of the stratosphere. But you got to realize that they're not the level of the man, but they're still world class.
No, because this is what I'm trying to say.
If you look back in the day, and we were calling players world class, they weren't as good as other players that they were saying were world class.
Yeah, but look at the level that we were calling players. Well, the level of world class back in the day was higher than what we're calling people. We're just throwing them in there now.
No, we're not. That's nostalgia talking.
We're not. We're just throwing them in there right now, bro.
That's nostalgia talking.
You just threw Victor Osimhen in a conversation with Harry Kane, Erling Haaland, Ousmane Dembele, and Mbappe. It doesn't make sense. That doesn't
Victor
even come on.
Victor Osimhen is a 40 goal striker. We used to call man that scored 10, 15 goals world class back in the day.
Who are we calling man world class at number 9s or calling 10, 15 goals?
Who are we calling number 9s that we're calling world class?
Which ones are we calling that scored 10, 15 goals?
Batistuta.
You're just chatting now. See,
you not call Batistuta world class back in the day?
For what? Oh, half a season?
What do you mean half a season?
How long
they got 10 to 15 goals. They were world class.
Oh, brother, be serious. We were calling the real shooters world class.
No, we were calling them man world. Don't act like we wasn't calling these man world class.
We were calling Thierry Henry and them man Ronaldo world class. We weren't putting them other man in the same category as them.
No, you were saying these men are world. If you listen to TV, they were saying world class 9s. Shevchenko, them man, Inzaghi. We were saying them man are world class 9s.
Shevchenko, what, a 10 goal a year man, you know?
Don't let me get the numbers up.
Please get the numbers up. Shevchenko, AC Milan and that sort of stuff.
Don't let me get the blood clot numbers up.
Maybe at Chelsea, okay, answer me this. Torres, he was world class at Liverpool, right?
Yeah.
When he came to Chelsea, was he world class anymore?
All right. So Shevchenko, 14 goals.
What year was
goals, that? 19 goals. So 24. Bit to Osimhen numbers. Osimhen numbers.
24.
No. It's 24, 14, 5.
When did he score 5? Therefore, you.
02, 03. No, that was Syria, AC Milan. 5.
How many games did he play?
24.
He must have been hurt. Substitute.
Yeah, my ass. 5, 17, 19. That's Osimhen numbers. Lautaro Martinez numbers.
Is Lautaro Martinez world class? Go on, tell me a lie.
Of course he is.
Lying. You're just lying. Don't
Oh my God. Hold on. All right, now we're going to have to speak on it, yeah?
I don't want to hear about this. Bro.
You just went to my boy.
Osimhen has scored 20 goals twice in his career.
Gunman. Shevchenko numbers. 14, 17, 21, 24. There we go. That's a gunman. Okay. That's a world-class striker.
Osimhen numbers, yeah? Let me go from his 19, 13, 10, 14, 26, 15, 26, 7. He's only done over 20 twice.
So Shevchenko.
You said 24 3 times, right?
No, I think twice.
How many times has he done over 20? Don't lie to me. How many times has he done over 20? Don't lie to me.
Who, Shevchenko?
Yeah.
I'll let you know. You're right. 3 times.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Oh, Shevchenko numbers. So you didn't what Shevchenko got.
Bro. But Shevchenko had. Come on, you're being silly now. You know Shevchenko was a world-class striker. Osimhen is not a world-class. Huh?
We're doing Shevchenko. These are players that man were saying were world-class back in the day.
Okay.
So this is my point.
I can't see it. But you're putting Mbappe and you're putting Osimhen in the same conversation as them, man. Lautaro Martinez in the same conversation as them, man. I'm not
saying that anywhere is good, but I'm saying they are world-class strikers.
But your world-class category is massive then.
It is.
It can't be, bro. How you got 100 players in the world-class?
There's millions of footballers. If you're in the top 3%, you're world-class.
But you can't be saying there's 100 world-class players out there.
Oh no, it's not even a mad shout. If you're in the top 3% of footballers, think about how many leagues there are, how many players, You have to be world-class.
How many world-class players are there in the Premier League?
Who would I say is world-class? Alisson. All right, let me go position. Alisson.
Yeah.
Goalies.
That's the only...
No.
In the
Raya.
No, Raya's not world-class, bro. No.
He's world-class.
No, you're a goalkeeper. No.
I'm goalkeeper. No. I'm saying it as it is. He's a top goalkeeper, bro. Emi Martinez.
Oblak's better than him. Donnarumma is in that world-class, though. Donnaruma's better than him.
Of course. But these men are... Listen, there's so many goalies in the world, and if you're in that top bracket, you're world-class. He plays for a team that's conceded He got 1 Golden Gloves freaking 3 years in a row, whatever it is.
He's the best defense in the league. It's not about him. Half the time he's making bloody mistakes.
No, he's not.
Oh, brother, come on! I'm an Arsenal fan. I don't like him.
Stop it.
Like
Evan Ryder is a world-class goalie.
No, he's not.
Listen. I know we was on the same trajectory, but he went like this and I went like this. My engine started failing, yeah? Yeah, and it's fine. I can accept that he is a world-class goalkeeper, bro.
I personally don't agree, but that's fine. Like, cool.
That's fine. But he's a world-class. So we can't just keep this world-class thing freaking tiny, bro. If you're in the top 3% of players in the world that people are going, yeah, like they talk about, bro, you are world-class. The game's too big. There's millions of teams. There's millions of leagues. I'm not like...
So how many world-class defenders we got in the Prem then?
Saliba, Gabriel, Van Dijk, Kanate's off form. Who else we got?
Nah, Kanate was never world-class though, bro.
Ruben Dias.
No, not anymore. No.
Like these man, like you can't take away from these man. Chelsea's the only team without. Chelsea's the only team in the top 4 without Romero for me, Van de Ven.
Romero's world-class.
What are we doing there?
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. The man that gets sent off every other week's world-class.
Romero. So we're giving Sergio Ramos world-class. He got sent off every week.
Bloody Sergio Ramos did a lot. Sergio Ramos did a damn lot, you know. Don't put the same Romero in the same conversation.
No. You're taking the piss out. You're taking the piss.
No, I'm not. You just said Romero is world-class. Van de Ven has got the attributes to be world-class.
Van de Ven is world-class, bro.
No, he's not. He's got the attributes to be world-class. And man has conceded 4 goals a week at Tottenham, man. They're not good.
Bro, you got to understand that football today is so much better than... I watched the 08-09 Carling Cup final the other day. And I said, these men are talking on TV about the man now. The man now are running the man dead.
Nah, Reice, you need to understand. Nah, that's I understand where you're coming from, but no. We're not sitting up here and saying that Romero and Van de Ven are world class. Because who else is going to be world? Is Andrew Robertson world class still? Then
who?
Robertson is he still world class?
But man, them trying to tell me Trent ain't world class. What do you mean Trent is?
No, Trent is being world class. Trent is being world class. No one can put him up.
Reice James,
yeah.
Who else? Hakimi. I'm even like defenders. Like you got Mendes, you got freaking. Who's the one that
you're now naming world class defenders?
Bro, there's enough world class defenders.
The Davis.
Bro, they're bare. Kimmich. Like these men are world class footballers.
Bare though.
I hate Upamecano, but I can't even deny he's world class.
He is not world class. Be honest now, Reice.
Bro, Upamecano is world class, bro. As much as you want to hate,
I don't even. It's not even about.
You want to keep it. You want to keep your world class circle small, bro. Listen, he's a world class footballer, bro.
No,
I know it hurts your soul, but he's world class.
You can't just be throwing anyone in there, man.
Upamecano is very much in there, brother.
We're just throwing anyone in there. If he's in there, Kanate's in there too.
Now Kanate just misses the boat. Jonathan Tah.
No, he doesn't.
Jonathan Tah's in there. Jonathan Tah's in there.
Who?
Huh? Jonathan Tah.
You're just throwing players in there again. Is Marquinhos in there?
100%. It's not even a question.
I'm asking. I'm just making sure we're on the same wavelength when it comes.
Marquinhos and Pacho are both in there.
And who?
Pacho.
No, Marquinhos is in there.
So Pacho isn't?
No, he's not.
Smoking crack. You're smoking crack. Did we watch the same Champions League yesterday? Last year?
What, the other day? Or last year?
In last year when they won it. So Pacho isn't.
Yeah, we won the same Champions League. But
Pacho, who was better than Marquinhos.
Oh my goodness, Reice. Come on, man.
Pacho wasn't better than Marquinhos in that Champions League.
Bro, I'm not saying he wasn't better than him, but we're talking about longevity. I don't want to see you do it for 1 year. It's like people telling me Doué's world class. You're crazy.
So Doué isn't world class?
No, he's not.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
Hold on, wait. Let me ask you something. Is Saka world class?
Of course he is. It's not even a question.
Nah, see, this is the thing. He's not.
Of course he is.
I'm asking. No, he's not.
They're talking out of emotion right now because, you've been on a little bit of a mad spiral.
No. What? We lost one damn game. What do you mean a spiral?
Saka is world class. I don't want to hear anything. When people try to tell me Saka ain't world class, I know they don't.
No. I feel like Saka's a top 10 winger in the world, but I don't think he's world class.
He's world class.
Because you're world class. Well, you can tell me Odegaard.
He's one that you can say he's got the world class ability.
Bro, half of these men you've mentioned have world class talent, but they're not world class players. They're not consistent enough. They don't do enough.
Odegaard doesn't change the game by himself. He don't have that huge influence.
No, I know he doesn't. But recently, Saka hasn't been doing that either.
No, but Saka's been doing that.
He's been doing that. But you've named me players that don't do that.
Like who?
Firstly, you named me Christian Romero. That's just disrespectful.
Right, Romero alone is keeping Spurs alive.
Oh my goodness. Let me ask you this. Is Morgan Rogers world class?
No, he will be though.
No, I feel like he will be, but because you've accepted so many mad names, I just now
No. Morgan Rogers, no, chill. So that when people try to disrespect Jude's not world class though.
World class. Jude is world class. When people tell me he's not, I'm just like, bro, you're not watching the game.
There's loads of Vitinha, João Neves, Fabian Ruiz, Pedri, Jude.
Who?
Pedri.
Who was a fourth? Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Jude.
Yeah. De Jong.
Who else is in there?
De Jong.
Let me feel De
Jong.
Declan Rice.
No.
Ah!
No. I'm
not even an Arsenal fan.
I know you're not. Gravenberch is better than
Gravenberch is a better player than Declan Rice.
Yeah.
What am I even arguing here?
Brother. Come on, man. You watched the game. Who was the best DM in the Prem last year?
Declan Rice.
Last season, brother.
Declan Rice for me.
Okay. Gravenberch was I'm an Arsenal fan. Gravenberch was way better than him last year.
Declan Rice for me. Declan Rice and I think I'm a huge fan of Gravenberch as well. I think he might sneak in the world class thing.
I don't think he sneaks in. I think he's actually in there. I think he's
him with Moises Caicedo. I think the men are.
Rodri's world class.
Of course he is.
But this is the thing.
But his legs are done now.
My list of world class is so small and tight knit. It can't just be everyone coming in and being called world class. I feel like before we were mentioning, you like to throw the Shevchenko shot, and like Shevchenko wasn't a serious man that worked top 3, 4, 5 strikers in the world at the time. So
Shevchenko numbers though.
I'm just saying he was top 5 strikers in the world.
Shevchenko numbers though.
I'm just saying, look, your world class list is broad. Mine is not broad. It can't be broad. You can't be saying. I can say you're a sensational football player, but you're not in the world class zone.
No, if you're part of the top 3%, you're in there, bro.
That's a 3%.
Because think about how many good footballers there are. Now, think about how many top players there are, and if how many good footballers there are. We can't just keep have this tiny little circle and just throw the rest in this little big old bucket.
No. Because if you go you go your average player, then you go your good player, then you go sensational, then you go world class.
So how big is this sensational bucket? Because there's so many players we can say sensational.
No. Your sensational bucket would be massive.
It is massive.
But then
massive.
No, yours is no, because you'd have what? You'd have like 500 players in there at this point.
Yeah.
But
not 500, but there'll be a lot of man.
Yeah, but then this is what I'm saying. If that's the case, then narrow down your world class section to what
we can't narrow it down. We just have to accept that these men are world class footballers.
You need to narrow it down because you can't just be giving everyone that title. Because I don't think we should have the conversation where Mbappe, Dembele, Haaland,
they're both world class. So Mbappe's a better player. It's simple, really.
No, I said we shouldn't be having the conversation with Mbappe, Kane, Haaland, and Dembus, and then we adding in Osimhen in the same conversation. It doesn't make sense. It's not.
No, we're not adding him into their conversation. Them men are top. Like Osimhen is like still a world class footballer. He's just not on the level of them world class man. That's okay.
Yeah, I understand. That's fine. But this is what I'm saying. I don't want to include them in the same conversation. So these men are world class. You could be sensational, but you're staying there because you're not in that zone.
Nah, I'm sorry, man. So man, you gotta open up. You gotta open up the what do you call it? Because it's getting ridiculous. Because the sensational bucket is just it's just over full now. Do you know what I mean?
No, because you've got too many players in sensational.
No. But so what? So what? So we're just gonna leave like Ademola Lookman out the sensational, the Danny Olmos. We're gonna leave the Gavis. We're gonna leave the
We're gonna
Camavingas. We're gonna leave.
we're
What
gonna
should we,
put them. We're gonna put them in the sensational category. But you're gonna understand.
how many man are you gonna put in there? Because there's so many. I can just name footballers all day.
No, you couldn't because there's man that your name is sensational that are actually just good.
Like who?
Name some sensational players, and I'll tell you if they're just good.
All right, let me just think of someone. So Danny Olmo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marcus Rashford. I was gonna go for the Barca team. Yeah.
Yes.
Rafinha.
I think he's world class.
Okay. So who was that's Barca? Real Madrid. You got Camavinga, Arda
I think he could.
Güler.
I think Arda Güler is a world class talent, so he's a sensational. Yeah.
Okay. Tchouaméni.
Yeah.
Rodrigo, Vinny.
Vinny's world class though.
Yeah. Julian Alvarez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fringe world class. Fringe world class.
So how big's your blood clot bucket? Cause I'm only doing this is 3 La Liga team.
You name.
I've not even
Go
done
on.
defenders. I've not even done defenders. I'm just thinking of attackers right now.
You named the best attackers in their teams, and most of them are world class
I
players.
only got to the back 4 yet. So let me land.
Go true.
So you got who else is there? Rodrigo Mora.
Good football player. Good football players. Don't stop.
So Rodrigo Mora for Porto isn't a sensational footballer.
Firstly, if you play in Portugal, I'm not putting you in a certain level yet, and that's fine. Look, you can look at me any way you want. That is fine.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
I've seen man come. Bruno's done his thing. I've seen other man. Victor Gyökeres come to Arsenal, brother. He's a good football player. You know that.
Wow. So wait. Let me go PSG. So you got Bradley Barcola, Doué,
How come
Kvaratskhelia,
he's sensation? Huh?
Zari Emre.
Good.
Let's move on. Let's talk about the Epstein files. Let's talk about the Epstein files. So I don't want to talk football no more with you right now.
I'm just saying, yeah, your level, you're putting too many man in every category. I'm saying no.
You're pissing me off.
No,
So
you just.
is his name Jeffrey?
Yes, it is Jeffrey Epstein.
So Jeffrey Epstein, some more files were released. I don't really look into it because I don't really want to bother my mind because my mind's at peace right now, and I don't really need the negativity stuff. Also, I was on Twitter yesterday, and then I saw a lot of Drake memes and a lot of Drake posts. I was like, what's going on? So I decided to type Drake at the top of the bar, and it seems that Pusha T and Jay-Z were at the island.
They were on the island.
They went to the island.
Both of them.
Yes.
What year?
Both of them apparently allegedly, because you have to throw allegedly out there.
Yeah, I don't want to be killed by these men.
Jay-Z and Pusha T are way too close to be able to get to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. They both apparently took a trip to the island. But now I've been seeing. But now people are bringing out Kanye West lyrics, and Kanye said, "Why would you go to the island?"
Oh. And Kanye's been telling us the truth, but he's been labeled as a psychopath.
He comes out a bit late. Kanye's a madman, so no one really takes what he's saying too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
But then also, there's been an interview of Jay Prince where, obviously, when Pusha was pushing his agenda, and they were making his the ghostwriting song. What was that? Was that how that song go?
The ghostwriting song for Drake.
And where he obviously he introduced his world to the kid. You know what I mean? Like Pusha.
Oh yeah, story added on.
Yeah. So Drake apparently had something in the locker, and they had to push it back, saying, "Listen, don't release it." You know what I mean?
Oh.
And Jay Prince was saying it in the interview. So people are bringing up, receipts of this. So How do you feel about that?
Brother, I feel like everyone that was in Hollywood or of a certain status, if you're a billionaire, I feel like for some reason you're involved in the madness that goes on.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because to have that amount of money, you've had to do some nasty stuff to get there.
Yeah, we've always
And
said
it
this.
and it all intertwined. So nothing surprises me when it comes out about these guys being involved with these particular individuals, because the presidents and all that sort of stuff are involved. So why would little old Jay-Z, because that's what they're looking at him like when he's in that situation. Oh, that's just little old Jay-Z and little old Pusha T not be in
Yeah,
these situations. So for me, it's
correct.
not a surprise. I see them as these type of guys that could be swayed around into this. Jay-Z, I feel like he's trying to move left and get out of it. But even with the Diddy stuff, Jay-Z's name is always involved somehow.
Yeah.
So for me personally, it's a techie situation, but I feel like there's involvement, and I feel like he probably did attend the island, and Pusha probably did attend the island. They probably said, "Oh, we just went there to perform a concert," but you know,
Hey, yo, let's go get Pusha T. Hey, let's go get Pusha T to perform the island. Yeah, because we want to go with Pusha T. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm just saying that's how they're gonna frame it.
Hey, yo, hey, play that new Pusha T. Hey, Jeffrey Epstein was like, yo, play that new Pusha T. We need that new Pusha T on the island. Hey,
Bro, remember these men came from the drug game, so they came from a
what?
game where we
I hear
providing the
it, man.
stuff.
Hey, Jeffrey Epstein was like, yeah, I need to hear grinding live. Fuck out.
Hey, bro, you have to figure out what their excuse is gonna be, because they're gonna try and frame it as, oh yeah, we got shot for performance.
You
Because
know
if
what?
Jay-Z, yeah, Beyonce's probably been there too.
Yeah, you know what? We might have to accept as black people that black people can be sick, and not all black people are like on black people.
Oh, 100%. We've seen the Diddler. We've seen Robert.
Yeah, like we just have to accept. I know, like we're we're proud that these black people, they made it out of the projects and stuff, but like we might have to accept that black people might really be a lot of black people are
Involved.
ill,
Yeah, they're involved, man. They're involved. It's sad to
and it's
see, but
okay to say that because I know people when their fan bases are ready to die on a hill. Like, look at Nicki Minaj right now.
yeah, yeah,
But
finished.
them barbs are riding for her till the day she dies, and it's okay to say, my goat is not okay.
This is the thing. Just separate the music from the madness they do.
But right
It
now,
makes it.
right now it's dark because now you got to look at everybody's music and are they spitting about what they're really saying?
This is the thing. This is the thing. But it's hard because think about R. Kelly. He wrote "Step in the Name of Love."
Yeah, but then there's also I've been listening to Biggie's lyrics, DMX lyrics.
Yeah.
Like these man was spitting stuff. Like I heard something.
That around the corner. Yeah, there's a load of madness
Yeah,
stuff. There's a lot. A lot of mad stuff.
like they were talking about taking man's butt. Like,
Yeah, it's true because they're moving the lyrics in a way where it sounds good.
yeah, and you know what? They say art comes from inspiration.
So you think they were actually inspired by what they were doing?
Yeah, yeah. And the thing is, I can't even change genres because all the men are sick. Elvis is sick. Elvis had a 14-year-old wife.
14.
Yeah, Elvis's wife is 14.
Yeah. He deserves
I
whatever
might
he
have start
gets.
listening to Frank Sinatra because you know what? He might have been the most normal, I think, because he was just a gangster, but he just sing his way out of it. You know what I mean?
this this is the thing, man. This is the thing. I
Frank
don't know.
Frank would bringing black people in. Frank might be alright, but I don't know about. I ain't done Frank's history.
Do you not find it odd though that people can get sucked into this life though? Like, what possesses them to get
Easy,
in?
man. I'll be real. So many people will sell their soul for money, bro. Yeah, I don't think you deep it.
Do you really think like
I know.
it's really?
I know so.
Mm.
Because
Really?
I thought about it. I thought if the devil came to me and was like, "Listen, I give you all the riches in the world, then they give you everything you want, but your soul's mine afterwards." Yeah, and you've come from nothing. Yeah,
Mm.
you're, and the meal you had the night before was 3-week-old
Well,
canned tuna that was reduced from 19p to now 9p. But you need to
yeah.
eat. You're doing it, bro. I'm
That's just
lucky. I mean, blessed. I might not even remember the conversation. I'm telling you that I believe in it. Like I believe in the whole man them sell their soul to get to fame and riches. You know what I mean? I used to think back in the day that black people used to hate and say, um, he's rich because of the Illuminati. Da, 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 da. I don't know if
mm.
that stuff's real. I don't know, but the selling your soul stuff has to be like it don't make sense, bro.
I just
Because
don't.
think about Jacob. Think about Jacob. There's so many talented men out there.
Oh, 100%. There's more talented people out there
There's
than you can
so
believe.
many talented men. There's so many men who push, like, work as hard as these men who got to where they got to and don't go nowhere. Look how many underground rappers you listen to, and they're
Mhm.
getting nowhere.
That's true.
But then you have a next man that just comes out the blue and then blows.
Yeah, it is odd. And why do they blow? Like you have to start thinking about the ins and outs, I guess. Then, yeah, you're not
Exactly.
wrong. You're not wrong when you frame it
For
like
me,
that. But
I always say, yeah. So someone showed me a picture of a rapper back in the day, one of the biggest rappers out in the UK now, and a girl I
mm,
know showed me a video of him back in the day. The brother looked like Bieber. His thing was like, old school, had a comb over, etc. When he was first coming into the rap game, rap song, yeah.
yep.
If I like, I wish I still spoke to her because I get that picture, but I don't. Do you know what I mean? And if you see
Mm.
what the brother looked like to what he is now. And he is not the best rapper. I've heard at least 78 better rappers. That's being specific. 78 better rappers than this guy. But he has gone clear. And fair play to
Yeah,
him. He's gone clear. He's done his thing. He's not a bad rapper at all, but he's gone clear and he's done his thing. And the persona he's gone with has completely, and he's done
less
his
what he
thing.
is. I know you're talking about, which is funny.
Yeah. And he's just gone and done his thing. Fair play. But it doesn't make sense how him.
So you feel like the industry have come and said, we want you. I feel like this happens. They come and say, we want a specific type, but you got to change your type to be like them brothers. You got to be like
Mm,
them brothers, but you got to be the great, this is me saying it, the great white hope for this genre,
mm,
for instance.
mhm.
But when it happens to the black youths, what's your scenario for them then?
That man there, I feel like you got to sell out everything you're for
Right.
to get to where you want to get.
Mm. Okay. Okay. I find it interesting, the perspective. I just feel like, and when you look at it on the surface and when you dig deep, you're like, okay, yeah, cool, because this person shouldn't have got to where they got to. But I also
Why is
find,
this person hanging out with this individual when this individual, we know what this individual's on?
that though, when you look at the industries, specifically the music industry, no one is ever too far removed from the industry. Like how they say, oh, we made it out from the mud. And then you see a picture of them when they were like 6 in a studio with Michael Jackson. And you're like, hold on. What, you guys told me you were from this
But
place, but
how you with
when
Mike?
you're a child,
And Mike's
yeah.
old now. Mike's not in Gary, Indiana no more.
This is what I'm saying. Like they were always
I
people were
always feel like
in,
maybe back in the day, obviously we weren't born, but I feel like maybe you could just walk into the LA studios, you know what I mean? And just,
there's always like a superstar that we see a superstar now, and they were always like in and around the
brother,
superstars of 20, 30 years ago.
yeah,
And that's what confuses me. I'm like, no one's ever too far removed from the industry they're
yeah.
in and the superstars in their industry. Like for instance, like
So
why is a Little Yachty so big?
you're telling me a little white youth from Canada, from the back end of Canada, was somehow in this, just found his way in the studio with.
Usher and Diddy singing songs like Baby. It doesn't make sense. He has talent, though. I look,
He's
I
a
do give
very
just
talented man. We're never gonna take. If you make it, you have talent.
Yes. Like Justin Bieber's ridiculous. He can play all the instruments. He can do
Yeah.
everything. So
Like I always think you got to look at the failed projects as well, because there's a lot of failed projects too. For example,
mm,
Limity. Yeah.
yeah,
How did Limity? No one heard of Limity. I ain't heard a Limity song in my life. But she popped out of nowhere
yeah,
and had this. Her first tune is with Busta Rhymes and Fabulous.
yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. It doesn't make sense when you put it on that surface level. But then transfer this to something else that's not music. Do you think it happens in all walks of life in terms of like sports as well?
Potentially. Obviously,
But
we had the
how?
case. We had the case with Kerr Alexander, didn't we? With the
Yeah,
guy. But does it happen in sport?
it would be harder to because you can't
Yeah,
hide.
you can't hide.
Because for instance, like people always
The
say,
thing
if
is
this
with
is
music, you can change your voice. So that's why some people are good live, some people are not. Do you know what I mean? You can.
correct. But like for instance, in basketball, people always said, "Oh, Austin Rivers only got to where he was because of his dad was Doc." But that's not. That's a total lie because Austin
Lie.
Rivers was the best player in high school and
Yeah,
more time the best player in college. So I feel like in sports it's a lot harder
of course.
to
Because sport
yeah,
exposes. Sport is natural. Sports every night. Sports constant. Music, you have to. Music, really and truly, you have to bring out an album every 3 years.
if you want to.
If
You
you
don't
want
have
to.
to, and
Sport
you
is
don't have
every
to.
day. People, you get exposed in sport. You don't get exposed in entertainment industry. Do you know what I mean?
I feel like you can. I feel like you can be on the front office, and you can stay in and around the sport. You could be the last man on the bench, Giannis's brother, for instance, and never play. Do you
Yeah.
get what I mean? If
That's
you're
just
no
because your
good.
brother's great.
Yes.
But the
But
thing
I
is,
feel like in the instances we're talking about, it would be hard
I know,
to.
I know. I listen to better singers on TikTok every day than I hear singers that have gone
Oh,
clear.
110%.
Like, have you
100.
seen that little brother that sings um with that black woman on a piano?
Which one's that?
And his voice is ridiculous. The little boy sings, but if you hear the singing coach's voice, you're just like, hmm, this is a Dell level talent.
That's also what I find interesting. But remember, they do look at the look because who was it? I don't know who it was, but someone got turned away because they didn't look the part to be what they wanted them to be.
I think about Adele came in the perfect time. Adele
Oh
came
yeah,
when Adele came when body positivity started to change.
Adele and Sheeran were just hit they came right when it
Yeah,
should have and just ran with it.
yeah. There was a white boy with a guitar rapping.
Yeah, on SBTV.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, what's this white boy doing in here?" Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, because
Ed Sheeran is ridiculously talented. I'm not again. We don't question people's talent, but some people just fit like, and they want a narrative. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
mm, because what's
because
funny,
I listen to this woman sing, and she's singing Celine Dion, and she's telling no, like she's like, bring it here, bring it here. I'm like, how is this woman not gone clear? She's got a voice of an angel.
I get that, but then you have the alternative, and you have the elite of the elite of the stupid elite level, like you have the Jamie Foxx, who can literally do everything.
Yeah,
Do you get what I
and like that
mean?
you can't deny though. But again allegedly Jamie Foxx right now is a clone.
Oh my goodness. Jamie Foxx is real, man. That's a real product. That's a real person.
Okay, I've never said Jamie Foxx isn't real, but he's a clone.
A clone of who?
Like, shall I tell you who's a nasty piece of work?
Who?
Steve Harvey.
Oh, but we've been knowing this though. We've been knowing this because I've watched countless things where they're telling me, where they're saying, "Oh, Steve has been stealing this, been doing this, has been telling people, he's been telling other people's life stories and claiming them as his own, and that's not the truth."
Yeah,
And even the kid situation, the wife situation's a bit.
tapped.
Look,
But like I said, like it's like Cat Williams literally basically, like you said, he basically exposed all the industry and as it is. Like
mhm.
like it's little things. They do little things. So like, do you remember that period in music where all music videos were like black and white with black and white squares?
Yeah, I remember.
Why
I
do
remember.
all black male comedians wear dresses?
Yeah, why were they made to at that specific
Exactly.
time? Big
Dave
and
Chappelle
that's
speaks in it. Cat Williams speaks in it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Kevin Hart's like, I'm never gonna wear a dress. You see Kevin Hart in a dress on Saturday night,
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
there's shit you got to do
Heart
to
and
get to
surgery.
certain places. We're not taking away the talent of these people because these people are super talented. But to get to where you're at the riches of yeah, you've done something.
Yeah, and that's the scary part. Is like nothing can be just. You can't just work to where you want to work to and get to where you want to
Yeah,
get to. Want to do one mad thing, even if it's just one. I don't want to do the mad thing. I just want to just be on the path and get to where I want to get to.
yeah. Like today, let's just line up today. Obviously,
Mm,
India 11 released a video today of my goalkeeping. Do you know what I mean? Like the
yeah.
goalkeeper position with Swifty put in, and just go look at any other goalkeeper videos. And just check my hands compared to the rest. By the way, they didn't have to edit anything. They could have just cut that whole session. Hands were clean and raw. But look where I am.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong though.
That is
That's
what
how
it is.
life.
Like you just have to accept it. You know what it is? Now I don't look for riches. Like life isn't about riches. Life's about having a happy family, happy wife, and being comfortable. Trying to become rich, you either got to do it. There's a legal way, which is very
Oh,
minimal.
illegal.
The illegal way
Mm-hmm.
or the
Which
soul
will end you up.
snatching way. Exactly.
Mm-mm.
I know the legal way right now isn't tough. Even if this blows up, I know we're gonna get a conversation and a phone call from a number one night, probably 2 a.m. Be like, "Yo, we could take you to the moon if you want. We could take you to the
Yeah.
moon. You could sell out the Apollo.
Mm.
We in adverts in a lot. Are you selling out?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah. But I know you. I know if they give you, I know if they say, Reice, we got 100 mil right here for you.
They'd have to say
You'll
no,
sign
bro.
a deal behind my back.
Huh?
You'll sign a deal behind my back. You'll say, Jacob, we made it.
Nah, I don't think I would.
Nah, I'm joking.
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
think I
think you
could.
would even. I don't think there's enough money that could. I don't think there's enough money that can make me sell out to that stuff. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
The stuff that I know is going on. I just personally, I couldn't do it, bro.
Nah, no chance.
Yeah, nah, it don't work for me,
No. I love myself, and I don't know how people sleep at night. I couldn't do none of that shit, man.
bro.
But anyway, everything we just said right now is allegedly, like we said,
Yes, it.
allegedly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just repeating what I've seen on social media. So it's all allegedly, uh,
This episode is called
innocent till
it's
proven
called
guilty. But I don't believe it innocent till proven guilty because there's enough man out there that have done some wicked stuff that are running free.
Right.
So
Yeah,
innocent till proven guilty stuff don't run with me either. But yeah, here we are.
that one's the funniest line in the world.
But innocent till proven
Innocent,
guilty.
hard funniest line in the world
Yeah.
because you know
Diabolical.
damn well you did what you did.
Oh, you did what you did.
You did it.
You
You
ain't
did
gonna
it
kid
loud.
us.
Even got your face in the video, but you're still telling us I'm innocent. I can see you, bro. That line there just kills me all the time. I always say,
Yeah.
bro, you're guilty because you can tell me all you want, you didn't do it, but
Yeah.
I know that you know you did it.
And also, the way I want to finish this episode, I want to talk on you new school teachers, you sick mother, yeah, that are now dealing with them little boys, yeah. Because I saw an article the other day of a teacher had a baby, got pregnant by a 13-year-old student, yeah,
Wait, stop. The student was male or the student was female?
male, 13
And the
years
teacher,
old,
how old?
13,
So,
13 years old, male teacher got pregnant, yeah, black boy got his white teacher pregnant, yeah, and it's been happening a lot lately. Yeah, I've seen way too many articles of these teachers, these female teachers going down at nonsense. Yeah, I've already. you male ones ain't getting away with this either, by the way. But I'm just talking this article I see right now because you male ones are nasty. I remember all you ones from school that were that were like, you know what I mean? None of the nasty ones like in primary school that used to be. I remember I called out a teacher one time. You know what I mean? Like obviously we were getting dressed, yeah. And this teacher, not joking, obviously the girls get dressed separate from the boys. And
Of
then
course.
the teacher used to keep going and looking over like, girls, are you ready? Like over the little blue thing. I was like,
Huh?
sir, what's wrong with you? Do you know what I mean? I called that his
Nah.
killer.
Nah.
I ain't gonna expose him because he has a wife and kids right now. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what his life is, but he was a creep. And I know that if the people from school see it, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Who I went to primary school with. I still have primary school friends. But his brother was a creep. Do you know what I mean? He's like, and then they used to do the little, oh, if you ain't got your PE kit, don't worry, you can do it in your vest and your. I was like, hell no.
Whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa, whoa. We we weren't from that generation. No, we're not that young. We weren't that generation.
Bro, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Primary school.
Primary school.
Brother, you're too. No, we weren't that generation. You couldn't do that. About you could do it in your vest and what pants?
Yes.
Nah, PE.
PE. Oh my God, if I'm lying, I'm dying.
Reice, we weren't wearing boxers as kids, you know.
Huh?
We were wearing pants.
Bro,
Like
if I'm
Sloggies.
lying, I'm dying.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
Lord, strike me down, lick me right in the chest, right on the paper outside right now. Lick me on the paper outside right now if I'm lying. If I'm lying, hit me. Please. Brother. The brother couldn't wait to hear, sir, I forgot my PE kit.
That means you don't do PE. Or the school has spare PE kit.
Nope.
So you're telling me he told you take off your shirt, your blazer, whatever you had on, and your trousers and go and run around.
Bro, in the little hall where we used to have lunch.
He was part of Epstein files, boy. He was part of Epstein. He was involved.
Bro, it was dark. And I remember I had to call him out one time.
Is he still a
He's
teacher?
like, this ain't on. This shit ain't on. Huh?
Is he still a teacher?
I don't know.
Bro, primary school. Nah.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Was
this was prime 1990. This was around 99.
Nah, brother. Nah,
Bro.
that's wrong. That's wrong.
Bro. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I'm going to tag on Instagram all my old, when this comes out, I'm going to tag all my old school. And if I'm lying, it will tell you that I'm lying.
That's good. You know what's blowing my mind? Because I know shirts versus skins and that sort of stuff used to happen like back in our parents' day. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And that sort of stuff. But like not in that 99, 2000. It wasn't a thing where you're taking off your clothes.
Bro,
and
I'm telling you, bro. Bro, I'm telling you.
That teacher's wrong.
It was a mad thing.
That's
wrong, bro. So yeah. So, but anyway, like I was saying, the youths obviously had a 13-year-old. The 13-year-old's obviously got his teacher pregnant, and then the youths asked, "Oh, I knew what I was doing. Can you release her from prison?" So he's saying he's not being groomed. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
So he said he's not being. It doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know what you're doing, you don't. Like, she's groomed you. So he's like, she didn't groom me. Release her. But if you saw the picture they used of the 13-year-old in the article, first of all, I've never seen the victim ever used before in an article. So, but because of the black youth, they used a picture of the
They're
black
not even
youth.
allowed to.
Huh?
They're not even allowed to. He's too young.
Bro, they blurred his face and they showed his body of a 13-year-old. They showed that he had abs in that. I said, you lot are sick. You know what you're doing here.
What country?
America.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Lord Jesus.
So
That's just, is she gone? Is she down? Is she in jail?
Yeah, I think she's getting prosecuted. Yeah.
Imagine
But
you think.
the brother came out to protect the teacher. I said, brother, she needs to go to prison. That's your first piece of puss, so that's why you're moving mad. But she needs to go.
Regardless, she's got to go
She's gotta go, bro.
because she can't be around kids ever again.
Yeah. And then
How
I
about you
found
have a
out,
fuck?
obviously going down a rabbit hole of looking at like what these teachers being done. I found this happened like years ago. Um, one teacher was married, had a husband, slept with a 13-year-old. Yeah. The 13, she ended up, she was meant to get 7.5 years, only ended up getting 6.5. Yeah. And then it
Mm.
went and, because she was obsessed with, she knew the child from two, by the way. She knew the child from 2 years old. Yeah. Um, when was obsessed with him of how artistic and stuff he was. So at 12, slept with him. She had a husband, married and stuff. Which ended up only getting 6 months because she had a baby. Was meant to have no contact whatsoever. Ended up getting in contact 6 months. Yeah. Slept with the child again because he got caught in a car or
Oh,
something. Ended up getting caught again with the child. Yeah. Had a second child in prison because he got sent back to prison again for 7.5 years. Came out. The child went and got married. The child that was with, like, pleaded for her when he turned 21 to be released and to stop the no contact. Ended up marrying the teacher that was his teacher for 19 odd years. And then yeah,
oh my goodness gracious me.
basically this country I'm in, I love it, but it's tapped. Like,
That
it's
is ridiculous.
tapped. Yeah,
Now you gotta protect the kids, man. You gotta
I
protect the
protect the
kids
kids,
before
man.
because it's a sad, sad, dangerous world out there.
It's dark.
I was even watching something the other day, and there's a whole town in the US, funny enough, in Florida, that
Yeah,
is just offenders. You know what? You know what I'm talking about. For them type of offenders. The town is just for them. I'll send you the documentary to watch. I couldn't believe it. Just for them.
that's see what I mean. It's just about
There's a town of them.
a whole town of just offenders.
A whole town, bro, of just them in there. They leave prison and they have to go there.
Yeah, darkness. Well, there's a whole town of inbreds as well, innit? Obviously, I think we spoke about the
Yeah,
doctor
yeah,
that
yeah.
the IV doctor that was just breeding out the place. It's just a mad place.
Oh, Lord Jesus. The world is crazy and I don't know what can be done to fix it.
It, you know, it's protect your own, be a good
Mm,
person,
yeah.
and enjoy the life you live, man. And that's how we're ending this episode, honestly, because that's all you can do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Chatterbox Chronicles. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Like,
Yep.
comment, subscribe. Um,
Mhm.
I'm gonna go cook dinner, man. Kind of take my mind off what I've just heard. A man said there's a whole ton of sex offenders. Peace and good night, man. This is a mad thing.
Take
Good night.
care. Thank you for
Peace.
listening.